Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a review on your skincare. This was sent to me by the company for review purposes, but they are not sponsoring this video. Normally, I would do a skincare video without any makeup on, but I do have other videos to film. I do have a skincare routine video from a few months ago if you want to look at that, where I'm not wearing any makeup. Before I tell you all about this brand and my review on their skincare products, I will just say that I do have combination skin. My forehead is pretty dry, my chin can be pretty oily, and I do have large pores. My main concern would be anti-aging though. Now that it's colder though, my skin is leaning more dry than it is the rest of the year. First, I'm going to tell you about the brand and how it all works, and then the second half of the video, I will give you my review on the individual products, and let's just get into this video. All right, so this is called Your Personalized Skincare, which is what it is. It's personalized skincare, which is really, really cool, I think. This is the box that it came in, and you get 4 products. They were in here. Obviously, I've taken them out. But this is how it came packaged, which is very pretty, I think. Okay, how it works is that first you go to their website and you take their skin quiz. This was so detailed, I was really impressed. So it asks you about your skin type, your main concerns, whether it's acne, anti-aging, dry skin, whatever it may be. So then it says they use artificial intelligence to then create your skincare based on what your concerns and your needs are. The cost is $65, and they say that's for about 3 months worth of products. I have been testing out this skincare for well over a month, almost 2 months actually at this point. So it's $65, or you can pay $180 for, I think, 3 sets total. It is technically a subscription service, although you can cancel anytime. It looks like just a couple days in advance that you need to cancel. And it's made in the USA, and it's also vegan and cruelty-free, which I think is really nice. Basically, you take the quiz and then they send you your individualized skincare. I'll get more into this later, but also if there's certain ingredients that you're allergic to or you just don't tolerate, then you can put that in there as well. Or you can email them with any concerns. And if something isn't working out, they will send you a new product, which is what they did for me, and I will get into that later. But let's just get into the 4 types of products they send you. First up is a face wash. And for mine, because I said I wanted anti-aging, this is a glycolic acid face wash, and my skin is already used to glycolic acid. Therefore, this was really good for me. I really enjoyed it, but I couldn't quite use it every day as it would be a little too drying. Therefore, on the in-between days, I did use my usual CeraVe foaming facial cleanser. And ingredients in this seem pretty good. There's also rosehip oil, sunflower seed oil, chamomile flower oil. So I think that's what keeps this from being a less drying. I've had a lot of issues with glycolic acid drying me out because I do also use retinol. And that is actually something that they asked in the quiz, if you use retinol products already or not. And I do, and I did continue to use my retinols while using this skincare. As far as the cleanser, I really enjoyed it. And something else that I use this for is body acne. I get acne on my stomach and my legs and the sides of my arms, and this did wonders for that. I was really amazed. Obviously it's not marketed for that, but it's a cleanser. You can do whatever you want. And I did that, and that really helped. For me, the cleanser is a win. And like I said, I've had this for well over a month, almost 2 months, and I'm about halfway done, which makes sense because they say that each batch is supposed to last you about 3 months. All right, step 2 that they give you is your day moisturizer. And they did ask you again if you want sunscreen in yours, and I said, yes, I do want sunscreen. This is SPF 30. This comes in a pump. This is really nice. And if you've been watching my channel, you would know that I have said a lot of sunscreens and a lot of moisturizers with sunscreen break me out. This did not break me out. I was so thrilled. I really like this. This is a standout for me. It works really nicely under makeup. I wear sunscreen every single day, even in the winter. Therefore, I want something that is still moisturizing, but not so thick that it won't work well under makeup. This one was definitely a win for me too. 3 is the serum, and for my serum, because I said anti-aging, this has, let's see, hyaluronic acid and a ton of peptides. This serum is really nice. It is one of those clear kind of sticky serums, like a lot of peptide serums that I've tried are. And again, I really enjoyed this one too. After I would put this on, that's when I would put my retinol on. And I will say that there is not a step of a toner in this. If you use a toner, you could use that in addition. Recently I stopped using toner. I don't know, I felt like it wasn't doing anything, and I saw a few videos by a few dermatologists that said toner may not be necessary for everyone. Therefore, I actually stopped using my toner while I was using this skincare regimen. Then the fourth product is the night cream. And this is the one that did not work out for me. It really was drying out my skin, and I looked at the ingredients, and this does have denatured alcohol in it, which that is something that really dries my skin out. This does also have jojoba seed oil, squalene, which that is supposed to be good for your skin because our skin naturally produces squalene, hyaluronic acid. Yeah, this dried my skin out. And so I contacted them and I said, hey, the step 4, it's not working out, especially because I think my skin was getting drier, because while I was testing this is when it started to get colder outside. And what they did was they actually sent me a new step 4 serum, and they didn't need to, but they did also send me a new step 3. And the new step 3 is just a hydration serum, and this is just squalene. That is the only ingredient here. And I gotta say, I love this. It is just clear. It's kind of oily feeling, but it's not as thick as a usual face oil. But I have been in love with this squalene. And actually, something that I've been doing now that it's colder out, I've been mixing a couple drops of the squalene in with the moisturizer during the day. And that has really helped, just because it's been getting colder out and my skin is getting more dry than usual. All right, they sent me the new step 4, and I really do like this one. This is kind of one of those typical white thick moisturizers. It's not super thick, and I would use this as a last step in my night care routine after I used my retinol. And this has squalene in it. This also has hyaluronic acid, glycerin. They seem like pretty usual ingredients. This one does not have denatured alcohol, and this one really did work out for me. Overall, for my skin, this did work out. I mean, luckily I don't have a lot of acne. My main concern is just to keep my skin moisturized, and I am really trying to work on anti-aging. I do have lines on my forehead, but I feel like what I'm doing has been keeping them at bay. Also, I forgot to say in this video, but I am 34 years old as well. First step 4 moisturizer, like I said, that did not work out because of the denatured alcohol, but they did give me a new serum, which is what they would do for a usual customer if something wasn't working out. Overall, I would say that this worked really well for me. And before this, I was using a different hyaluronic acid serum. And so I just stopped using that, and I was using all of this. Like I said, there were a couple additional products I used in addition that is not included in this. And that would be makeup remover. I use a cleansing oil that is obviously not in these 4 steps. And also my retinol and my eye cream, the Kiehl's avocado eye cream. I have to use that, otherwise my under eye lines go crazy. But those were the only additional skincare products that I used, except for the days I used my CeraVe and not this glycolic acid face wash. If you saw my previous skincare video, you would know I've had a pretty set regimen for quite a while that, is similar to this, with also a sunscreen moisturizer and a hyaluronic acid serum. And overall, I think that this worked just as well as what I was doing before. I don't think my skin really changed. It just kept it the same, which I am perfectly okay with. Now, if you already have a set skincare routine, I don't know that you need this, because if you already have products that work for you, then, you may not need to do a whole new skincare regimen. However, I think this would be really good for someone who is struggling with their skin. They're not sure what products to use, or they're using products that are not working, because this is pretty spelled out for you quite easily. Like I said, there may be a few additional products that you may want to use depending on, what you're trying to do, such as maybe the toner or a retinol or an eye cream, or makeup remover if you wear makeup. Alrighty, price-wise, like I said, it's $65 for a set, and that should last about 3 months. And that seems to be kind of where I'm at with things, actually, since it's been about a month and a half, maybe a little bit more. I'm about halfway through everything. Well, this one I can't really tell because this is an opaque bottle, but it definitely is more than 1 month's supply. At $65 for the set, each individual item is about $16.25, which is definitely a more affordable, because that's what I like. If you guys saw my skincare routine from a few months ago, the only high-end product that I was using consistently is my Kiehl's avocado eye cream. Like I said, that is a must-have for my under eyes, but everything else I was using was definitely affordable drugstore. I am not someone who uses really expensive skincare, also because it's something I run out of regularly and that would just get too expensive. Therefore, I think the price of this is really good. I am definitely someone who looks at ingredients very carefully on skincare, and I am really impressed with these ingredients. I think that they are all definitely beneficial, except for that denatured alcohol, like I said, but they did give me a different moisturizer. That was the only one that I didn't like, but everything else was very nice. And it's definitely more of a simple skincare brand. There aren't like 50,000 ingredients on each one of these. It seems pretty usual stuff. And overall, I really enjoyed that. Overall, I would say these products definitely did work out for me, and I really like that they are willing to work with you and send you something different if the first one is not working out. I think that the price point is really reasonable for getting 4 products as well. And I do think that this would be a good line for someone who just doesn't know what to buy for skincare, or is having a skincare routine that is just not working out for them. If anything, and you're bored, I would say to just take their skincare quiz, because it is very, very interesting. At the end, it tells you, because you want this is the type of thing you want to look for, and things like that. It was really, really interesting, I thought. Alrighty, so that is it for this video and this skincare review. I think this is a really interesting brand. I will definitely continue to use these products and finish them up. And I will link it down below in the description box so you can check that out if you're interested. Let us know, have you tried this out or any of your other skincare favorites? That is it, and thank you for watching.